Hello students, this is Sir Murtaza and welcome you to another lecture of physics. So let's start. So first of all, we will look onto our agenda. The agenda is we are going to discuss the following SLOs, and the SLOs is the same that what we have done in our two previous lectures, okay, which is derive equations of motion moving with a uniform acceleration in a straight line. I just want to remind you that there are three equations of motion. We have done with first equation of motion, we have done second equation of motion. Now it is time to derive third equation of motion. Okay, so in this lecture video we will derive third equation of motion. Now here is the question in front of you, which is prove third equation of motion, or they could also ask you as 2as is equal to vf square minus vi square. Okay, both these two terms are the same. Now we will start our proof. In our proof, first we will do some assumption. Our assumption is, let us consider a body moving with initial velocity vi. After some time interval t, its final velocity changes to vf. Then distance covered by the body is equal to what formula we will be using? We will use the formula S is equal to Vt, or we can write this V as V average. Okay, I have told you before, whenever a simple V is written in front of you, it means that they are talking about velocity, and that velocity is the average velocity. Okay, if Vi is written, so it means that they are specifically defining it as initial velocity. If Vf is written, it means that they are specifically defining it as final velocity. But if a simple V is written, it means they are talking about average velocity. Now what we will do, we will use the formula for the average velocity, which is Vf plus Vi upon 2. And another formula we will be using. We will be using the formula for T. Okay, the formula for T is, the formula is Vf plus Vi upon A. Okay, previously you have learned about the formula for acceleration. The formula for acceleration is A is equal to Vf plus Vi, Vf minus Vi upon T. The formula for acceleration is, A is equal to Vf minus Vi upon T. Okay, this is the formula that you have learned before, Vf minus Vi upon T. So with the help of this formula, you can derive this formula. How? I have just put T in the numerator and A in the denominator, so it has become T is equal to Vf minus Vi upon T. Okay, then what will happen? The formula was, I will write this in front of you, that because then it will be easy for you. The formula was like this: V average multiplied by T. Okay, it was something like this. Now what I have done, I have put two values. First value is for the average velocity, which is Vf plus Vi upon 2, which I have defined in my previous slide, and the formula for T, which is Vf minus Vi upon T. Okay, now we have to do some maths. Both these terms are in fractions and there is no sign in between them. It means that they are multiplying with each other. Okay, so this is one bracket, this is one bracket. Numerator will be multiplied by numerator and denominator will be multiplied by the denominator. Okay, and numerator will be multiplied by the numerator. So in the numerator, you could see a formula. You could write it as, therefore a plus b, a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. You have learned this in maths. This is a formula. A plus b, a minus b can be written as a square minus b square. Now for some instance, if you suppose this Vf and this Vi as A and B. For example, if you say this that this Vf is A, okay, and this Vi is B. Similarly, if we consider it like this Vf is A and this Vi is B, so what will it become? It has become A plus B, A minus B. Okay, and A plus B, A minus B can be written as A square minus B square. It means that this Vf plus Vi and Vf minus Vi can be written as Vf square minus Vi square. Okay, because I have considered this Vf as A and this Vi as B. So this is A square, which is Vf square, b square, which is vi square, and if you multiply 2 with a, so it becomes 2a. Okay, now in the final step, what I have done, I have multiplied this 2a with this s, okay, because it can cross multiply on the other side of the equation. So this s will become 2as, and this is vf square minus vi square, and we have to derive this formula. So in this way we can derive third equation of motion. Hopefully you have understood this formula. Just for this formula you have to remember that you have to use the formula which is s is equal to v average t, okay, multiply v average multiply by t. Then you have to put two values. First value is for the average velocity, which is vf plus vi upon 2, and the second is of t, which is vf minus vi upon a. And here you have done some multiplication, and for this multiplication we can use the formula which is a plus b, a minus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. And then by doing some maths you can derive this formula. So hopefully you have understood this formula correctly. This is it for this lecture video. We'll meet you inshallah very soon in the next lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz.